What up, y'all? This is Zircon, and today we're signing into another segment of Gaming Thoughts with Z. And this is a little segment I do after the completion of every newer game that I play, or unexpected games. And today I'm giving a little bit of a review, my thoughts on Greedfall. Now, as always, starting off with what this game is. This is a action RPG based on you are a diplomat who are sent to a new island called Tier 3D, and it is your job to keep the balance between the five factions that are there on the island. And also, you're also with a second objective of finding a cure for a certain disease. I will not go into any of the specifics because that will be going to more spoiler territory. Now, go back about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, I first saw the initial concept trailer to this game. I instantly knew I wanted to play this game. I fell in love with it. I didn't exactly know what it was going to be about. I had my speculations. Yeah. And then I think they announced it upon the actual announcement of its actual release date. Now it completely changed my aspects of what this game actually is. Now, but I kept looking up as much as I could, and I kept falling more and more in love with this game. It wasn't until about 2 weeks before the release where I finally decided to say, you know what, screw it, I'm going to do a 100% run. 2 weeks later, I finally complete the Greedfall 100%. Really happy about that. I didn't complete the 100% of the achievements. That would have actually taken probably one or two more, a total of 2 or 3 more playthroughs. But as for like completion, I completed all main quests. I completed all the side quests. I completed all the secondary quests and all the companion quests. There's just one quest, unfortunately, I could not finish, and that was, and that got a, and it was more. This was a mission quest, mission objective or some sort. This one got a little bit bugged, so that's unfortunate. Now, my initial thoughts of this game, I actually really like this game. I really enjoyed it. Now, I really like the mechanics of this game. I actually like the voice acting. The music is beautiful. The graphics, the visuals is phenomenal. Love it. Yeah. Now, there's really there's in this game as well, not much I can say that I didn't like. Now, granted, this game is in fact janky. It is janky, such as, and this is part of its bad stuff. The jankiness includes like sort of bad the lip syncing isn't quite there. You might not be able to tell right away, but the more you look at it, you can definitely tell that it's not quite there. It's not in sync. I want it that way. Okay, don't do that. But anyways, along with some of the visuals, I think they fixed that up with the last patch. But whenever it came to the cutscenes, sometimes the camera would be transfer to a weird, awkward spot, such as like maybe right behind a person's back, and you can't see the character you're talking to or the character who is talking. That happened. That happened quite a few times. There are also some times where I would end up stopping, even though I'm still holding down the forward button and the run button. But it would stop every now and then. But then it would get going. and also kind of gets stopped on like maybe like a rock when you're not even touching it. But even with all that jankiness, especially in the lip syncing, which some people may actually not really, which that for a lot of people that actually might be a bad turnoff for them. But with that, with all that said, I really enjoyed the game. Now there are two things that I really no, just one thing, really. One thing I wasn't really fond of, but it was kind of the lock on system. It had a bit. It does. There's like a manual lock on that you can use, and then and when you're not using that, there's kind of sort of a auto lock on that kind of screwed me over a couple times. But that's just something I'm not exactly fond of. But not really a bad thing about it. But the thing I really hated about this game is for some reason for some reason they combined, and this is not a key factor, this is a mechanic factor. They combined the run button with like the shift button. They combined the run with the shift, like the shuffle, like shuffling across, sort of like a dodge. I don't know why they did that, but it ended up getting really annoying, and that has killed me quite a few times. For example, I would, and this mostly happened in fights. Such example, like when I'm trying to run away, what it would do is for some reason, it would make me do a little sidestep, hold for a second, and then run. I did not like that about the game. I don't know why they combined that. It got really annoying really fast. Now, for those of you who are about to start this game themselves, one thing I will actually go ahead and specify: they added there's a mechanic called the pause combat system or something like that. And at first, it wasn't exactly helpful. But with the more I played and the higher level I got, the more items, stuff, and mechanics and skills I got. A tactical pause, that's what it calls. Right. Thank you, chat. Tactical pause. That it is very useful when you start getting the ability to use multiple skills and multiple items. Trust me on that. Use it. But even with those bad things, I really absolutely love this game. Now, as for what I would put this on a 1 to 10, I would probably give this a 9. I'd probably give this a 9. Mostly because of its jankiness. Other than that, that's really all I have to say about the game. So, this has been Gaming Thoughts with Z about Greedfall. So thank you guys for coming out. Hope you have yourselves a fantastic time. And if you're interested in watching my playthrough, there'll be a link in the description below. So that way, if you guys are interested in seeing what I did, all the routes I took. So with that, thank you guys. And as always, hope to see you all again next time. This is Zircon, signing out. Bye, y'all.